comfortable buying this. 95,000 original miles, 2003. Really well taken care of. Like I said, the only issue was the clutch when I bought it. The clutch kind of went, so that was the only real initial investment, and pretty much all your preventative maintenance is there.
So what handles better, this or the Mini?
This probably handles better. The Mini's more forgiving. I'm just used to front wheel drive layouts because, you know, GTI.
A lot of freaking front wheel drive cars.
Mini Cooper, so it's just that's just what I'm used to. This is really balanced though. It's just confidence that I do not have in it yet, just because I haven't gotten a chance to really like see what it's capable of.
The gimbal is completely screwed, but this joke is flat as like.
And I'd be moving in my Mini too, so this thing feels fast. Oh, absolutely. Especially the 911 prices the way they are. So if you can find like a 986, you'll probably see stuff about like the IMS bearing and rear main seals, stuff like that. It really doesn't take a whole lot to really take it past 911, I guess.
Really?
This is pretty much, so the interesting fact about like the 986s is pretty much from the front to about here. It's all the same as the 996, 911, like headlights, everything, bumpers, interchangeable. Motor, I don't really know about. This is a 3.2. I know the base Boxsters, depending on the year, like the earlier models are 2.5, and then they switched to 2.7, like 2000. I have the 3.2. It's pretty peppy. Headers are, I think those are some of the common issues. The IMS failure I don't think is as bad as people say it is. I know the failure rate is less than, it's about 1% on cars before 2000, because they switched IMS bearings. They went from dual row to single row IMS bearing. The more mileage the car has on it, the less likely that issue is to happen.
Right.
Usually they say cars that have been actually driven don't have these issues, stuff like that. So just look out or watch out for the lower mileage ones, because they usually, interesting enough, tend to have like the issues, things like that. So
this stuff breaks.
Yeah, so that's something I thought was really interesting when I was like researching these cars. Apparently the ones that you drive, because the oil gets to circulate, things like that, because how the IMS bearing works is I think they use some grease initially, and then once that grease kind of dissipates, goes away, the engine oil is supposed to take over the job of lubricating the bearing. So if you don't drive it, that's when you start to have issues. If you don't get like regular oil changes, stuff like that, that's when you start to have issues. But if somebody like keeps up with their car, things like that, actually drives their car, uses it, and you won't have issues. All your preventative maintenance is there. Once the clutch and the transmission are out of the way, you have access to the IMS bearing and the rear main seal. So it's just good to invest there and just get it all done right there.
So you went ahead and like did the rear main seal. You did all. Okay, that's really smart.
Not the IMS bearing. I didn't touch it just because of the mileage and everything like that. And there's no need to. It's like I said, once again, if you drive your car, anything like that, if your car has mileage on it, it's either it's been replaced or you're fine. The failure rate drops significantly as the mileage comes. Like I said, the more you drive your car and use it, the better off you are. start to have issues when things hit. You start to miss service intervals.
This compared to the Mini, boost wise, you kind of prefer this.
Yeah, like if I'm doing spirited drive and stuff like that. But I guess I'd have to wait and see too, because I've actually tracked the Mini and have had a blast. It's a great car. I haven't gotten a chance to really track this to compare. I might start autocrossing it a little bit, but it's gonna be when it's nicer stuff like that. But I like it. Smooth power delivery, anything. It's super linear. Boosted cars are laggy, so that's just one thing. I guess your normal stuff, headers, intake. That's really about it. Reflash, things like that. I did see a video of somebody that had same car, same year. His was making about stock internals, not boosted, anything like that, like 290 or closer to 300.
That's not bad on that car.
And that's real. So
it's really not bad. That's really like what, 370, 360-ish?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the crank he's probably making like 350, 360 if he's putting down 300. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, it really, I mean, it's not super powerful. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be balanced and handled well. Me personally, it depends, because I have the Mini, so I might get like BC Racing coilovers or something for this thing, just to really get it dialed in. It's on par with the 911. 911 wouldn't be terribly much faster. This I've heard handles better because of weight distribution.
So everything is lower in this.
This is pretty much essentially a 911, just the motor's behind us instead of in the ass.
Which, again, I like that better. Like, the only issue I have with Porsches, and it's the reason why they take off so hard, is all of that weight's back there, and I just feel like it's going to step one day, and I'm just not going to be able to catch it.
Yeah, hey, no, that's one of the big complaints. They're just easier to spin, the 911 and stuff like that, so I get that. But yeah, no, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you could find an older Boxster, because of the Porsche market right now, you won't really find 996s for less than 20 now, which is crazy, because a few months ago, like, I was looking at them maybe 13, 14. Now everybody kind of realizes they're actually decent cars. People just hated the headlights, runny egg headlights. Doesn't bother me.
Man,
Car
it looks like a
handles
911.
So
It's a drop top 911. That's really what it is. It's like, I don't hate it. I don't hate anything about it, honestly. Like, the styling in here, while it's semi-minimalistic, it's German, so I understand it. Like, it's
very analog feeling.
Exactly. Like, they wanted you to be able to touch things quickly, know what it is. You don't have to press it 8 times for it to cycle to what you need.
Yeah.
And it's a driver-focused vehicle, and I respect driver-focused vehicles.
We'll see what happens with this. Who knows? I might take advantage of the market and sell it. We'll see.